This is how we do it. It's Thursday night. What is up, man? How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How's everybody doing out there in Pump Land?
Pump land, dude. Feeling good, dude. Feeling good, man. Markets are pumping. Everything's looking good. ETF's taking off. Man, we're breaking records, dude. Records every single day, man. They're about to run out. This over-the-counter stuff, dude, they can't keep up much longer, man. They're going to run out of Bitcoin. Insane. We got a lot to talk about, man. It's Thursday night, guys. We come to you every Thursday, talk everything crypto, keep you guys up to date. And my favorite day of the week, to be honest with you, man. What about yours?
I look forward to it, man. I'm doing crypto every day. You're doing crypto every day. It's like, you know, we're in this every single day. Even when we have stuff in real life going on, it's like, you know, I'm personally you know, helping take care of my mom right now. She's got end-stage cirrhosis of the liver, which is nothing funny to joke about. It is brutal, bro. It's brutal to have to go through that.
Dude, I hate you're going through that, man.
But I'm here, dude. I'm here for her.
Good. I know she's a fighter, man. This is something.
She is.
Kind of
She's been fighting. On. She's been fighting for over a year now, and like she has good weeks. She has bad weeks, but it is brutal. But I will say that, you know, even in that, I stick my head in the room when she's resting. I'm like, Mom, Bitcoin just hit 68,000. like I'm running. She's like, really? Like, so it's like just
That's
to awesome. bring her into it it's helped me. It's been very therapeutic, but also it's like no matter what's going on in real life, you got to take care of your real life stuff. But at the same time, you don't have to like neglect crypto. And this is a great break for me away from the craziness I'm dealing with. So it's awesome, and I'm hyped, dude, because when we talked about this 73K breakout, I'm just gonna dive right in if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So when we were talking about this, because I've been dying all week to say this, because I tweeted about it 3 days ago. I think you'd like the tweet. You saw it. I said, look, my price target right now, I don't care what anybody says, is $73,000 Bitcoin. And it's going to happen. I'm not going to promise you when. And then like that day, literally that day, we shot up to 69. And I was like, okay, I didn't expect it that quick. Right. And then we had that pullback, and BlackRock's like, hold on, motherfucker. Like, hold on now. So whoever's keeping the cap on Bitcoin right now is doing it on purpose and kind of keeping the head from hitting all-time high. They don't want it to hit that yet. So they're kind of pushing it down. And my guess is because of what you said last week with the ETF or ETH. I think what you're seeing right now is they know they want to get that Ethereum ETF. So what they're doing, they got to keep the price of Bitcoin suppressed below all-time highs, because if not, if we go past all-time highs, we go into price discovery, they know ETH is going to pump. And they don't want ETH to pump yet because they want ETH to pump on their, you know, oh, we're approving the ETF. Like, that's the big deal of the world. It's like, I think what you're seeing is a lot of manipulation with the price right now. Yeah. That's what I think is going on. I don't think this is miners selling perfectly at the $69,000 level for profits. That's like, come on, dude. If you're a miner and you held on this long, why the hell would you sell when you're $2,000 below all-time high? It doesn't make sense. It just don't make sense. So I would like to get a little more info on who exactly is suppressing it, because I believe we should have already... Like, we already should have broke to 73. Like, I just don't see what's holding us back, man. I know we're still going to hit that level, and when we do, we might keep rolling. But what are you seeing? Are you seeing that breakout? Because I measured the bull flag, extrapolated the pole, and my target, I mean, no matter how I measure it, it always goes to 73 for this most recent flagpole. But what are you looking at, man? Are you seeing that too, or you just think... You know, this is...
I'll be honest with you, man. Just looking at kind of like past fractal patterns and stuff like that, we are way ahead of schedule. I mean, we are moving so fast, dude. So I honestly didn't think we were gonna hit an all-time high. I mean, dude, just last week when we were recording, I said, do we hit a new all-time high before or after the halving? And you said before, and I agreed with you. I said, I agree too. But I didn't expect it to be a couple of days later, dude. Like, you know what I mean? We are so ahead of schedule. It's almost concerning. You know what I mean? Like, are we going up too fast? Are we stepping outside of this 4-year cycle and like these fractal patterns that we've used over the last 14 years or whatever? So it's a little concerning, man. I'm concerned that we're moving too fast. And there's something brewing, like almost like a bubble that's gonna pop, and I would hate for us to move up too fast, only to drop all the way back down to that main support level. I don't know. I guess I would say around 50,000. I mean, that was kind of a big support level or whatever. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned about that. But then on the other hand, you have freaking micro strategies loading up, dude. We have BlackRock filing to add Bitcoin ETFs to its own strategic portfolio. You know what I mean? We have so much happening that it's really hard not to. I'm confused, man. I don't know, dude. I'm like, this is unprecedented. Like none of this has happened before. This is the most bullish I've ever seen, and a lot of people will tell you too, man. Like, this has never happened. We've never hit a new all-time high before the halving before, even in Bitcoin's early days. So it's just one of those things, man. Like, the ETF, they scooped up over, what was it, like over 10,000 Bitcoins again. Like we broke another record, and they're only mining 900 a day, dude. And this is before the halving. Like, it's really hard to say, man. Are we moving too fast only to crash back down, or is this it? Like, have we just started early, and will the bull market end early? Like, what do you think about that, man? Like, because we've been on this cycle every 4 years. We do the same thing pretty much, right? Do you think that how do you feel about that, man? You think we're moving too fast? Do you think the cycle has been broken? Do you think we hit an all-time high? Do you think we peak out this year instead of the projected 2025, November of 2025, way after the halving, a year after the halving? Like, what do you think, man?
So this is
how you feel about that?
That's a great question. I have a 2-part answer for it. The first part is, I have to go back. We have to go back to 2020 in order to see what's going on right now. And this is your
the
first.
Fractals. Yeah.
This is your first actual time being in before the bull run. You came in at the tail end of the run in 2020 when you were at the.
I came in right after the halving in 2020.
Yeah, this is going to be your first roller coaster where you rode the bear market. In my first bear market, riding the whole bear market, but this is your first cycle of having the bull run from start to hopefully all the way finish when Daniel calls and we sell the top, which by the way,
when all the homies start calling, and
which by the way, he sold our shout out to Daniel, our homeboy, Crypto Groundhog. He sold the top over there 68.69. He sold 40% of his holdings, and he held 60%. So congrats to him. He did good. Hopefully, we'll see. I said don't sell it all. I warned him. I said do not sell it all right now. We're about to hit all-time high. But to get to your answer, it's a 2-part answer. One, you have to go back to 2020, and I'm not talking about looking at the fractals. I'm talking about look at all the shady that went on with Sam Bankman-Fried. And
we went through all that. That was
Maxine
way after
Waters.
2020, though.
Right,
that was only like, it's only been, I mean, you got to think, man, it's only been, like a year since the FTX stuff?
Well, here's the thing.
We just went through a lot of stuff, dude. We went through the FTX stuff. We went through the Terra Luna crash. We went through, hell, dude, we just went through everything, man. Like,
well, hold on. Let me give you my answer now.
Get back to it.
This is the 2-part answer I'm talking about. So you go back to the 2020, you go back to all the dirty games that was being played in politics. You go back to COVID. Okay, so first we got shorted with COVID, right? The bull run in 2020 got screwed because of COVID, number one. Then we had to deal with shady politicians, Gary Gensler, Sam Bankman-Fried, and all this stuff. But then
Banks
also
crashing,
in the middle of that, you had Elon tweeting about Dogecoin and Bitcoin and pumped us up to 69. That was too fast. That was overheated. So what I'm seeing right now, this is just my personal view. We are right now where we should have been in 2020 if COVID never happened.
Okay.
So if COVID never happened and it was only a spike, it was a V-shaped recovery. I bought that freaking dip. That V-shaped recovery for crypto back in 2020 on COVID, March 6th, Black Thursday, I call it, which was the best day of my freaking life.
Yeah, it was well under 20,000 though. I mean, we're talking.
Oh
like
no, it was the
12,000.
Bitcoin was at $3,500, bro.
Yeah,
it was way down. But what I'm saying is, it went to $10,000 2 weeks later. Like it shot from $3,500 up to $12,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
that was after the halving though.
After the halving,
after the halving, that was intact. We are still before the halving right now, dude.
Yeah,
We've
I know.
already broken the all-time
I
high.
know. I know we're breaking all-time highs, but what I'm saying is the all-time high was not that high. So in other words, what I'm saying is everyone's like, oh, all-time high, but in reality, the all-time high before got shorted, in my opinion. That's just the way I see it. I feel like we should have. In other words, Bitcoin's price has been suppressed for more than 3.5 years. So for us to be excited because we're hitting all-time high too soon, I think is a bad judgment, because I think the all-time high should have been a lot higher back then.
Of course.
See what I mean?
You're saying that being that we didn't get any higher, let's go ahead and assume that Bitcoin went to 100,000, right?
Yeah.
At the peak of last cycle. Let's say Bitcoin went to 100,000. You're saying that if all of that stuff didn't happen, us being at $69,000
right now
be an all-time high right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. I'll give you that, dude, because
yeah,
I agree. I do think that 100K should have, at like bare minimum, should have been our all-time high.
But we got screwed over.
We got shorted out of that. We all got rugged. Bitcoin rugged us, dude. It wasn't Bitcoin. We all know what happened, you know.
Yeah, we know who it was. We know exactly who it was.
So yeah, that's a good point, man. I kind of feel that, and that kind of like brings me to my next point, man. You wanna hang out on Bitcoin for a little bit, or
well, I definitely want to make sure, because we're at 12 minutes. We got time, but I definitely want to get into some Hashflow, some Boner, some airdrop talk.
Yeah, let's.
But
all right, so this next part, man, is kind of like taking what we were just talking about, but I'm gonna put it and I'm gonna apply it to Solana and Ethereum. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
So today I'm watching George. You know, I respect George, man. Cryptos are us. Shout out to you, man. Like we've watched for a long time.
Strap on.
He's been like, dude, he's been turning into a freaking DJ, dude.
You see him? Hey, you know what? You know what's funny about George? Back in the day, George would never. He used
Strictly
to make
Bitcoin.
fun. Nah, he would make fun of TA, bro. And now he's an analyst. He's like pulling his charts up, and he always had good looking charts. But back in the day, he was like, I don't do TA. Now he's like, the RSI looks good. He's loving it. I love to see that,
man. It'll change.
It will.
So today, man, I like, again, mad respect, George. Like him.
Yes.
Everything's cool, man.
Oh, we love him,
we
man.
support him. But like this whole Solana flipping Ethereum thing, I just don't see it, man. But here's his argument though. He's saying that, all right, so the top was 250 or something like that, 260 for Solana, right, at the peak.
Yeah.
And then we came crashing all the way back down to like $8-9, right?
$8.
So the FTX stuff, man, the FTX stuff, it tarnished Solana. It brought it all the way back down. That's exactly what happened. It brought it all the way back down. Even though the markets were dumping anyways, Solana got that extra hit because it was wrapped up in the FTX thing and, you know, the SBF or whatever. And it came all the way back down to $8. So now you're looking at it like, well, if Solana didn't crash all the way down, like if you took away that FTX stuff, maybe Solana's bottom would have been $60 instead of $8. So now, if you look at it from that point of view, let's just assume Solana went to $60 instead of 8, but taking out the FTX stuff. So now we're only up, 120%. We've only done a 1.5x instead of compared to where we're at now, which is like a freaking 20x or something almost from the bottom. What do you really think Solana could potentially flip Ethereum? I want your honest opinion.
As far as gains go, I think if you're looking
to
make
market cap,
I will say this. I think
you'll
make more money buying Solana and holding it than you will with ETH. But
I'm asking
the market cap, as far as the market cap, bro, I don't know, dude. Is that what George was saying?
Yeah, he said, ETH
I don't know, dude.
What is this? 485 billion market cap.
And Solana's at 64.
Is at 64.
So
billion.
it would literally have to
almost 10x, dude. It would have to do an 8x and Ethereum stay still. So
right,
Ethereum would have to stay exactly where it's at now, and Solana would have to do like an 8x, 800%.
All right, this is what I got to say about this. Don't ever underestimate the power of freaking retail, bro. Because here's the thing: Solana is so cheap, and there's so much degen crap you can do on it and it's easy to use, bro. So here's the thing:
it is.
Here's what I say. I say. Crazier things have happened, bro. I don't disagree that it could happen. If you're asking me if Solana's better or safer or more reliable than Ethereum, I'm not going to go that far. But I will say that if they come out with another bonk or another phone or their marketing team,
it's here.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If they keep rolling on their marketing. You're asking me if retail comes in and they try to go on Ethereum and it's $50 to make a $5 swap. Yeah, dude, Solana could flip Ethereum if that's the case.
Here's my argument, though.
If enough retail gets in.
Ethereum is Ethereum. It's the EVM. It's the settlement layer for these layer 2s. So I do think that the market cap and the TVL locked up in Ethereum, the number 2 spot, actually Ethereum, I think it still carries the weight of some of these L2s because they're all inevitably, like at the end of the day, they're interacting with Ethereum.
Yeah, everything's ETH. Yeah,
everything's ETH. So, and then when this Dane Kuhn upgrade, man, like it's only going to be really good for the L2s, and it's just going to attract more users, man.
I hope so, dude.
Ethereum.
I hope so because you know what, you're spoiled rotten when you're looking at a swap on Arbitrum and you're like, are you kidding me? This is $1.14. Like, I was getting mad, bro. I'm like seeing my swap is like 76 cents. I'm like, are you outrageous? Like, I'm used to like 11-cent swaps on Arbitrum, bro. So these $1.14 swaps are killing me. I'm like, wait a minute, bro.
It's this Den Kuhn upgrade. I think it's coming in April. I think they just announced it. It's on testnet right now.
That's no hate towards Arbitrum.
It's going to be really good for the L2s. Essentially what it's doing is, like for each block, there is, because right now, the L2s just use the EVM. It wasn't built to be compatible. This upgrade is going to be built to be compatible with the L2s, and it's actually going to clear space in each block to allow these L2 transactions to fit in. When it gets settled, these transactions get settled. So it's going to be really good. It's supposed to take the fees from the L2s down like 60%, dude.
That's good.
So yeah, if it's $1, if it's costing you $1 now, it would only cost you 20 cents after the upgrade. I did the math wrong. It would cost you 40 cents after the upgrade.
Yeah, and I'm ready for it because to be honest, when we first started using Arbitrum, I'm telling you, bro, some of my swaps were like 6 cents. Like,
yeah.
I was like, whoa, this is great. And, $1.14, I'm still not going to complain because Ethereum, like, bro, you can't, unless you're rich, unless you're already, like, wealthy, bro, and you're trying to get on Ethereum and do anything. Like, I only go on Ethereum probably 3 times a year, and it's I got to really, really want the token that I'm getting on there. Like, I got to really want it. And because that gas it's too much. So if you're asking if George's theory is game theory in saying that Solana could flip Ethereum, I wouldn't sleep on it that it
No,
could
you
happen.
can make you probably make more money with Solana just buying, and if you bought and held each one. But then again, I don't know, dude.
but
Because
dude,
think about it, dude. The
hold up.
ETF could bring in a lot of money in, dude.
Well, hold up, though. Hold up. You're not counting this in, though. If Solana is, and I love Solana, I'm not throwing shade, but if Solana was breaking down back in 2020 and we had another outage right here, what's going to happen can Solana handle that? Can it handle it? Because so if that happens, so it's a double-edged sword. So if retail comes in, swamps Solana because they know they can't afford Ethereum, and Wall Street don't care. Wall Street's going to go use Ethereum because it's more reliable, it's more trusted, it's a bigger name. So you're going to have retail versus Wall Street yet again. But to be honest with you, that's what Solana was supposed to be built for. Solana was built for massive amounts of transactions. And Ethereum was kind of built to create DeFi. So you had two different use cases for two different things. And I do see that they will get fairly close. I see Solana flipping the market cap of BNB. I mean, come on, dude. Binance,
Yeah, for sure, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. I do too, man. I've never been a big
gone.
fan of BNB. I think there's reasons why, obviously, personal reasons. I think me and you both agree on that. You're the one that kind of gave me the heads up on it. And I've just never used BNB like that. So, yeah, I do think that Solana has a great chance to flip BNB for sure.
So let's shift gears.
Where's BNB's market cap at?
BNB's at 73 billion.
73 billion? Okay. Oh, yeah, it could definitely flip.
It's only 9 billion away. But so let's shift gears real quick.
Yeah.
We'll see how that plays out, by the way. And we love Solana and ETH, so there's no shade there, you guys, either way. And we love Cryptos R Us. We just saying our piece.
Right.
So here's where we're at now. Bro, Hashflow and Boner and Arbitrum, like
Love
the trifecta. Let me explain something to y'all. If you guys are watching, if y'all are watching the Crypto Remora, I'm going to tell you something right now. You're already ahead of most people that are joining crypto, because most people joining crypto are not going to try to dive deeper than the mainstream. Yep. We are kind of the underground, and we like it that way. We want to go mainstream at some point, but we don't want to lose our integrity. So as far as the Crypto Remora goes, we came into this thing saying, you know what, dude? There's influencers out there. They talk about money they're making. They talk about Bitcoin, ETH. But what are they doing? Are they showing you DeFi? Are they showing you how to leverage trade? Are they showing you how to buy NFTs? Are they showing you how to do this stuff? So we wanted to come at it with that angle, and we've been doing it. And Wes's airdrop video got 3,006, almost 4,000 views.
No, we're at 5,000, actually.
5,000
views.
Over
5,000, yeah, over 5,000.
Over 5,000
We've been getting a lot
views.
of love, man. Thank you, guys.
In like freaking not even 2 weeks. So it tells me two things. Number one, we're on the right track for what we're doing and trying to provide. So there is a market for what we're doing. Number one. Number two, it shows me that retail is hungry for knowledge, bro,
dude,
and smart, and they're smart. So don't never let nobody tell you guys that, oh, retail's dumb. I don't want to hear that crap no more. Retail's getting smart, bro. So here's the thing. Retail's getting smarter than me. I'm like, hold on, I got to do some more homework now. But as far as something I do know, I know good projects early. I know I've called a lot of good projects early. I'm going to tell you right now, Hashflow is no joke. Do not sleep on Hashflow, bro. It is going to dominate this Arbitrum. When Arb season really hits, Arbitrum season hasn't even hit yet, bro. When Arb season really hits, you're going to see Hashflow with their, I mean, they got the chief over there. They got the colonel, all right? You follow the skill, you follow the devs. You got a trifecta going on right now with these three projects. And I hold Boner, I hold Hashflow to be a full transparency. I hold all these projects I'm shilling the crap out of right now, and I don't care. But Boner, Arbitrum, and Hashflow working together, teaming up. Dude, this reminds me of early 2020 Uniswap vibes. Like, I remember when Uniswap, before Uniswap had a token, I was already trying to get the Uniswap token, watching Chico Chico Crypto. I was trying to get that airdrop. I missed it by 2 weeks. I missed the snapshot.
Yeah.
But Hashflow is the only thing I've seen that's excited me as much as Uniswap excited me back then. I'm going to tell you why. 50% rev share, bro, that's unheard of. When retail gets into this and they start figuring out that you get that much of rev share, it's over with. There's no other DEX doing that. So just wait, dude. Sit back and wait and watch to see what happens with these tokens and with these projects. These teams are not messing around. They're not playing around. They're good people, and they work hard. They got their nose to the grindstone every day. So
yeah, for sure. Shout out to Colonel Andrew Saunders. We see you out there, man. Yeah, he's repping, dude. They put out a post about
and
offering,
Lambo, dude. Lambo
Boner
too.
on the Hashflow, man. I thought that was really cool, man. Especially being a project like Hashflow, man. It got a lot of respect from the community, and yeah, Arbitrum, man. I know they just got a what is it? Not a loan. What is it called?
The STIP.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, not alone. I don't know. I can't think of what I'm trying to say right now. Grant, excuse me. Yes, they just got a grant. I know they're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff with that. Count on it. I know Hashflow, the Hashverse Season 2 is coming up really soon. So I'm excited for that as well. Yeah, and speaking of Arbitrum, though, they do have the $2.2 billion token unlock coming March 16th. I'm not really too much concerned about that, man, because Arbitrum just has so much going on right now.
Oh, yeah.
So much building, dude. We have the Arbitrum Arcade, like with all these games coming together. Shout out to the Lost Donkeys. They're going to be a part of that as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that, dude. There's a lot of stuff happening. So the token unlock, man, I'm honestly not too concerned. I think Arbitrum is still very early from the airdrop, that people are still hodling their tokens. And I think they did this for a reason, man. Right?
Yeah.
So why would you, even if we do get the token unlock, you're still, the price of Arbitrum is too close to where it was when the token dropped. Like, so I do think that these tokens, the $2.2 billion worth of Arbitrum tokens, 76%, it's one of the biggest unlocks of 2024. It's like the biggest unlocks of 2024, and a lot of people are nervous that they're going to sell off their tokens. I don't think that's going to happen, dude. I think most people realize what Arbitrum's doing, and I think they're gonna hold on to these tokens, man. I don't think they're going to sell. It's too early. Way too early.
I agree, and also, as far as community goes, there is no more. I don't know. I guess I just planted my flag as soon as I found Arbitrum, as soon as I found Lost Donkeys and this group. I just planted my flag, and I'm like, I'm home, dude. Like I ain't leaving, bro. I'm not leaving. Like you'd be hard pressed to get me to leave. And matter of fact, trying to go back to Solana and Radium and the stuff I used to do, even on Solana. And I'm not throwing shade at Solana. I still love Solana, but just. I don't know, man. There's something different with Arbitrum and like Camelot and like GMX.
For sure.
It's just like you can't mess with these. I mean, how much TVL is in Camelot and GMX? Like, I don't know, dude. Now to see Boner is like working with Solana and Hashflow, and so you're seeing this massive thing happen between Arbitrum and Solana. And it's almost like, holy crap, dude.
Stuff, man.
This is going to be what finally breaks DeFi into the mainstream. People are going to flip their... This will be the real DeFi summer. We had a DeFi summer in 2020, but it won nothing, bro. This summer, if you're not on DeFi yet...
This summer.
If you're not on DeFi, what the hell are you doing? Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Arbitrum,
this
dude.
is gonna
I'm
be
really
it,
excited about this whole Orbiter chain, dude. Like these L3s, because like we had the L1s, Ethereum, the EVM, the settlement layer. Then we got Arbitrum, the L2, and then now we got the L3, which is only gonna speed up things, man. Like these, I'm really excited to see this, man. These new projects coming on. Obviously, there's Ape Chain, coming on to Orbiter, to the L3, building on that. And there's so many other projects coming on. The arcade, like we were just talking about. These games that are building on here. Treasure DAO. Like, I am so freaking bullish on Treasure DAO, man. Like they're yeah, a lot of stuff going on with Arbitrum, man. And speaking of Arbitrum and all that, things going on. If you want to keep up with the Arbitrum ecosystem, then follow none other than Be Fresh, right? He's got a YouTube channel. Definitely check him out, man. We'll link him up in the description. He's been doing good though, man, posting these videos, these YouTube videos, keeping everybody up to date on stuff, man. Especially in the Arbitrum ecosystem. So maybe we can plug him in the description.
Oh, definitely. We're at that 2-minute. We're at that 2-minute warning. What else you got for the last 2 minutes here?
I think that's kind of it. Oh, Tesla bought more Bitcoin, apparently. I guess a lot of people are speculating that. It's supposed to be like a lot of Bitcoin, too, like 11,000. But they don't have to disclose that until their next meetup. Or not meetup, but their earnings call.
Larry Fink is buying 14 times the daily supply of Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude.
Just
right.
Fink. Just
Insane.
the Finkster.
And the OTC desk, dude, they're gonna dry up. They're not gonna be able to offer, because right now they're calling people and they're saying, hey man, like, let me get some of that Bitcoin, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you owe me.
Like, come on, man. Let me hold something.
Yeah, let me hold something. Now they're it's gonna dry up, man. They're not gonna be able to get it from anywhere. They're gonna be going on Coinbase and buying it from Coinbase, and like, it's gonna hit the chain. Like, it's gonna come on chain, and eventually that supply is going to be soaked up, man.
All right. So, yeah, I just want to say shout out to everyone in Boner, everyone that's on Boner on Arbitrum. Shout out to the Boner Patrol. That's right, dude. And shout out to Hashflow, Lost Donkeys, Hee Haw, as always. Yeah. Lambo, we see you grinding, brother. We see you out there grinding, killing it. And, yeah, dude, and so stay tuned. We got a lot more stuff coming, man. We got a lot more stuff coming.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah, guys, check your wormhole allocation. Maybe you got the wormhole allocation. There's a couple more coming up. We got the AVO, the Ribbon Finance. It was Ribbon Finance. They're about to do their release. Camino Finance just updated their they just came out and said that they're going to take the snapshot towards the end of March, so you still have time to get some of those points up on Camino Finance. And I think that's it for any airdrop updates or anything. So, yeah, that's it. Got anything else, man?
No, brother, that's it. I think we covered what we needed to tonight. And just be looking throughout the week. Me and Wes are going to be dropping more videos.
Yeah, and, man.
We're going to be hitting the streets soon, too. Once this stuff calms down with my mom a little, get a little bit of break out of here, we're definitely going to be doing something with that. We're going to be doing
the public appearances, and we're going to be doing the live videos, guys. We got a lot of stuff in the works, man. So we are super excited for it, and we hope you are too. So, yeah, man, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. You have no idea. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following T.C.R at T.C.R Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. That's going to do it for tonight's show. Much love to you guys, and until next time, peace out.